Hey guys, this is freaking awesome. Okay, how's everyone doing? I just got home from Richmond. Great day of work. Driving my new truck too. I'm gonna tell you what. Hey, what's up? I swear to God, this truck, my company truck, where all my gas and insurance and tolls are paid for, it's got this V6 twin turbo EcoBoost. This is a big truck. And hey, what's up? I swear to God, like passing on the highway, it moves like a Corvette. I'm not kidding you. This vehicle is a beast, and I drive an F-250 with a V10, okay? Yeah, it's an F-150. My truck is an F-250 with a V10, and my buddy was like, oh yeah, once you get that vehicle, it's faster than your V10. I'm like, no way, because my V10, it rocks. It's fast. It's got a lot of torque. Holy schmoly. This thing is significantly faster. Anyway, that's not why I got on here. Dude, they need to stick that V6 twin turbo EcoBoost into, because the thing gets like 23 miles a gallon on the highway, but it's like a Corvette. They need to stick that in a Mustang. Ford does. So check this out, though. That I don't have a Heather update. Everybody always asks me that. Look, the only I definitely follow and support Heather Ann and Randall Bean, but it's not the only thing I do, and it's not the only thing I did before Heather Ann and stuff. I know that a lot of you may know me from that, but I also do other stuff, and that's why I came on here tonight. It wasn't to talk about the truck. Anyway, it's interesting because I put in a lot of FOIA requests with the Light Reports, and this particular, I'm just going to read this email to you from Paul Walker, Navy.mil, okay, that I received today, I consider out of the blue. Your request for expedited processing, and I'll show you guys this, I'll put it up on the screen in a second, but I'm going to read it first. Your request for expedited processing for the FOIA request Don/Navy 2006, that's just the number they attached to it, 2016 009 417 has been granted. In other words, it's funny. They're an expert, like if you do FOIAs and you're a journalist, like you can request expedited FOIAs because you're doing it in the public interest and your intention is to disseminate the information with the American public and produce transparency with the government. So you can request expedited processing. So it's funny, I always request expedited processing on my FOIAs, but this is from it's from 2016, and it's from September 1, 2016. But listen, so it says my expedited processing for FOIA request, number has been granted. Additional details for this request are as follows. Request created on 9/1/2016. Expedited disposition reason non-applicable. But then listen to this. Request long description. Hello, under FOIA, we hereby request that any and all. This is what my FOIA was about, okay? Here's the important part. Listen up, Corey Good and David Wilcock. Under the FOIA, that's the Freedom of Information Act, we hereby request, and this is what I wrote, that any and all documents regarding the following programs be forwarded to us. Solar Warden, USN Solar Warden, International Corporate Conglomerate. These are all terms related to space programs that the U.S. Navy may command, oversee, and or monitor. It may be best to start by submitting this request to any and all U.S. Navy commands that deal with space, as in outer space. We are a news organization, www.TheLightReports.com, and the intention of this FOIA is to request and gather information for public dissemination to provide U.S. citizens with transparency in government. We thereby request that you waive any and all fees and process this as an expedited request from a journalist or an organization. Please contact us with any questions or concerns. Regards, Neil Wolf, Chief Editor of TheLightReports.com. So I just think this is crazy that, why am I getting this? In other words, the U.S. Navy, I think, has decided to feed me some information, and you better believe I'm going to be following up with Mr. Paul Walker tomorrow or Monday, because this FOIA is from September 1st, a year ago. 2016, and all of a sudden they're saying they're granting expedited processing. I think the U.S. Navy has information they want to get out, and I am going to bite on that hook, line, and sinker. I'm going to show you guys this, by the way. I can't, wait, let me do this, because then I can see what I'm showing you. Okay, let me do this. There's the email if you want to, take a snapshot. And there's me putting out my phone number again. Oops, hold on. Oh, come on. Oh, now I'm not going to show you guys all my password. Actually, it would have just been asterisk, so. Having my phone number out in the universe is bad enough. Good God, I get more calls. I mean, I love you guys, but damn, it's overwhelming sometimes. So there's the email, in case any of you think I'm making up things. Please refrain from emailing Paul Walker. Thank you, Troll Police. Paul Walker at Navy.mil. Because I am going to be calling Paul Walker on Monday and going, Paul, what do you want to get off your chest? Because the Light Reports is here to help you out. So anyway, that's it, guys. I got home a little late tonight. I worked very late, and this excites me because I've been pounding the DOD and the Navy and Navy Space Command. You don't know how many FOIAs this guy's put in. I put in a ton of FOIAs, and I got so many just stonewalled all the time. And now I'm sitting here looking at what I think is an email saying, hey, Neil Wolf and the Light Reports, we want to feed you some information about the U.S. Navy Stellar Warden Program. FOIA for what? I FOIA for everything. Obama, let me tell you something. Through my FOIAs, if you'd been following me for like a year and a half, President Obama went down to Antarctica in the spring of 2016. And I proved it. I proved it through my FOIAs. That's what I FOIA for. Because if you FOIA the government sometime, yeah, he went down to Antarctica to check out all the ancient builder race stuff, crashed really colonies of extraterrestrials, probably from Mars. There's all kinds of mind-blowing shit in Antarctica. That's why John Kerry and Buzz Aldrin were down there. John Kerry was in Antarctica, guys. All right, I'm going to flip it. You've seen enough of that. So conspiracies, you know what? If you think what I just said was conspiracies, then why don't you just flip off the channel, dude? Because I deal in facts, okay? And I FOIA the shit out of stuff, and I put pieces of the puzzle together. If you call that a conspiracy because you're too lazy to do research and you just listen to what you're spoon-fed by the lying-ass Luciferian pedophile mainstream media, then you have no business here listening, dude, or gal, whatever you are. The bottom line is Obama went down to and the Secret Service blocked me on this because ultimately I FOIA'd all the aircraft records for Air Force One and Baby Air Force One because they took 2 aircraft down to Argentina, and I know why. Well, I'm going to sum it up for you guys. All right, I'm sorry then. If it was an honest question, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to sum up my whole investigation into that. When Obama went down to Antarctica in, I think it was March of 2016, he took with him not just the 747 Air Force One, but also the 757, which is a smaller aircraft. And the reason they claimed that he did that was so that he could visit Patagonia, which is a beautiful part of Argentina. And their airport that would service Patagonia is 7,800 square feet long. It's not square feet, 7,800 lineal feet long. And guess what? The 747, they claimed to take the 757 down there so they could take that from Buenos Aires Airport to Patagonia so the Obamas could visit Patagonia, which is like a very wildlife-y kind of place. So they made an appearance at a hotel and got some photo ops. They were only there for like 6 hours. That's because that was just a ruse. Because guess what? In December 15th, and go check the records on all this, because I dig. I do my research. I speculate, but I also do research. on December 15th of 2015 was the first time that a 757 landed at McDermott. I always screw that air base up in Antarctica. McDermott Air Base, our airport in Antarctica, the U.S. airport in Antarctica. First time a 757, they were doing a test run because they wanted Obama to be able to go down there in his, what they call baby Air Force One, the 757. So, well, there's big shit going down in Antarctica. I mean, there are so many things that will reveal the truth about the history of our solar system, our planet, our species in Antarctica. Thank you, McMurdo. Thank you. I always mess that up because that's hard to remember, McMurdo. So, gee, dude, you don't think they edit Google Maps? Hello? Wake up, McFly. Google Maps. Look. Bottom line is, I want somebody else to. So then I FOIA'd. You don't understand how many FOIAs even just one case like that requires. Secret Service totally blocked me because I FOIA'd the Secret Service simply to say, all right, McMurdo, I don't know what the name of the air base is, guys, but that's really irrelevant. Thank you for your research, though. Thank you. But whatever the damn name of the air base is down in Antarctica. So I FOIA'd Secret Service because I said wherever the president goes, Secret Service agents go. And I FOIA'd them, and oh my God, I went back and forth with them for like 4 or 5 months of the simple question of, have any Secret Service agents been to Antarctica in 2016 or 2017 in the first quarter? They couldn't answer that. They didn't want to answer that. Yeah, because Secret Service was down there, because anywhere the president goes, they go. And that's why John Kerry was down there on Election Day. When have you ever heard of the Secretary of State, the acting Secretary of State, being down in Antarctica on Election Day? Go check the records, folks. He was down there, same time Buzz Aldrin was down there and ended up having his heart attack, and that's a whole nother story. But anyways, I'm excited about this email. That's why I got on here, because I feel like now the Navy, this is a year old. This is a year old. This is 1 year and 7 days old, folks. This FOIA request. They're now going to give it expedited processing. All right, this is funny. It's awesome. I'm going to keep you guys posted because I got a feeling the U.S. Navy's getting ready to feed Neil Wolf some good stuff. I hope so. I don't understand why I got this email today otherwise. Anyways, I love y'all. And look forward to some hopefully exciting follow-ups next week on this email and all my hard. You guys have no idea how many FOIAs how hard I've worked on this shit to try to reveal the truth. So it's nice to see something like this in my mailbox because I'm not used to this. Anyway, I love y'all. Thanks, guys. Good night.